Hey everybody, before we get into today's episode of the Dummy Time Podcast, I want to take a moment to talk about our new sponsor, W Energy. If you're tired of the usual energy drinks packed with fillers and artificial ingredients, W Energy is here to change the game. They've created a clean energy formula that is free from maltodextrin, artificial coloring, and unnecessary additives. What sets W apart is their focus on cognitive performance. Their unique blend includes vitamins and nootropics, with the star ingredient being neurofactor. This patented extract from high-quality coffee cherries has been clinically shown to boost brain performance so you can stay sharp and energized throughout your day. And here's the best part. You can enjoy all of this without breaking the bank. If you're ready for that big energy boost, head over to their website and use code SCIENCE at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's SCIENCE and get 10% off of every order. And it lets them know that we sent you. A big thank you to W Energy for giving us the extra kick we need and for sponsoring today's show. Now, let's get into the episode.
You're such an asshole. You're such an asshole.
Listen, it's not blackmail, Newt. It's peer pressure.
That's really hurtful that you would insinuate that I would have an ulterior motive to want you to hang out.
Fine, I'll stay. Does that make you feel better?
Yes, actually it does.
Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? That's sir, you shot me in the foot.
Because we hate your kind, Newt.
Fuck Canadians?
No, hate is a very strong word.
I grew up too close to Canada to say that I hate Canadians.
Listen, we've been holding our own against fucking Russia in the hockey league, so.
What about you holding what to Russia and what?
We've been holding our own against Russia in the hockey league, so fuck you.
Holding your own. For some reason, I heard you say we've been holding an arrow to Russia in the hockey league. It's like, what does a fucking arrow have to do with hockey? Why?
I used to be able to run a mile till I took an arrow to the knee.
Jesus.
That was a very drunk Irishman that's mad that he got shot with an arrow.
I'm hearing that now. It's just my knee.
Yeah, you used to be an adventurer like yourself, and then I got shot in the fucking knee with an arrow.
I took an arrow to the knee.
He took an arrow to the knee. Fucking hurt like a motherfucker. Why is there a black banana in the freezer?
Because you take a black banana, you freeze it, and then you use it to make banana bread.
Yeah. Or if you're feeling extra spicy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Arguably from the straightest one in here, that is.
I don't know if it'd be spicy. I don't know if it'd be spicy just because it's been in the freezer. So like, that would just feel. That would just. I would
stop thinking. Stop thinking about it, please. For God's sake, stop thinking.
I just feel like it would be soothing.
I need you to stop.
I feel like it would be soothing.
I need you to respect the boundary.
Listen, I'm not the one who's disrespecting the boundary. Steve's the one who brought up shoving a frozen banana up one's bunghole. I'm just assuming that it wouldn't be spicy.
See, no, you assumed that that's what I was talking about. I never once said that's what I meant.
Listen,
because I'd be yelling at Steve.
You made the assertion, right?
Yeah, but see, no, actually, Steve's right because I'd be yelling at him.
I just ran with the assumption we made about Steve's statement.
Steve also likes his booty hole touched by.
That was very specific.
That was oddly specific.
I don't. Listen, man, you're the one that's got oddly specific cakes.
To be fair, he was in the Navy, so that wouldn't surprise me.
There you go. Wait, no, I'm sorry. I forgot. That's
One, I would be inclined to agree-ish if I had ever served on a ship, but I never made it off land. So, good try, Newt. Good try.
Hey,
I
but
didn't.
you get
well, no, he made the Navy connection, which I'm proud of you for doing that, Newt. Good
Look,
job.
I'm not. Look, I'm proud of him for. I'm proud of him for the
Listen,
attempt.
whether it's a sailing ship or a stone ship, you're getting fucked in the ass either way.
Jesus. I love how Craig's been here for like 10 minutes. We haven't actually started the episode, by the way. We got Steve, the Amish blobfish, and Newt, the tin-headed fool. John is here, and Anthony. John's getting himself to his desk. He just made some food, and he's getting himself to his
I'm mad
closet.
that you gave me and Newt like precursor nicknames, and it's just and John like
I'm mad you call me Tinhead. Hey, don't call me fucking
like
Tin.
the
I ain't no cheap
fucking
motherfucker.
like
Here's
the
a
I
fucking
fucking
know it's
Jolly
titanium.
Green
titanium.
Giant doesn't get a nickname.
I will headbutt you with the
Listen,
nub.
I understand that you have a titanium piece in your skull.
No, it
I
is.
just feel like I'm faster than you.
Oh, you know what you are, Newt?
What?
You know what your dinosaur is? You'd be the dinosaur that has the really thick fucking skull.
Oh, see,
Runner?
I could be. I think there's a fish. I don't know if it's called Calciosaurus or something like that, but it's like or some shit like weird name. But it's a fish that's just got a giant fucking like helmet for a face, and it's got a
The
beak, pretty much.
the dinosaur
Or
you're
is it?
thinking of, I think it's like the Pachycephalosaurus.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the only reason I know that name so well is because Exoprimal. Um, you have to fight those a lot, and for short, we just started yelling, "Let's go kill the Packies," and until we realized what that meant.
Jesus fucking Christ, Newt.
Well,
Leave
it's a
it to Newt.
Pachycephalosaurus, so we just shortened it, and we just said Packies, and then we realized, oh wait, that doesn't sound good. We should probably
Leave
change
it
that.
to Newt.
Jesus, leave it to the Canadian to lead a fucking death chant.
Listen,
Newt, I promised to ask you about mustache rides. I wanted to ask you, does that little split in your mustache sometimes make it like a slick spot? The look on Steve's face.
I'm not even going to. I don't.
Canadian Italian snail trail.
There's a gap in his mustache just so he has an area to still breathe from.
That's what I was curious. Does it make it like a slick spot and it gets like blocked up, or does that like add like almost like a breathing airway, like a breezeway, you might say?
A breezeway.
A breezeway between the bristle.
Jesus.
An air channel.
When she
Jesus.
queefs, it fucking whistles. You just get the quick.
I only asked
Thank
just
you.
because Newt's the only one of us that's got like the mustache that like splits in the middle and like veers. You know, it's got a nice little split right in the middle there, where a little divot on the top lip of it is. So like I was just curious. I was like, huh, I wonder. Newt doesn't like the term mustache ride, apparently.
It's not when you say it.
I think you didn't. I don't think you liked it because I think when I looked at you, I asked you, do you like to give mustache rides?
Again, when you say it.
I mean, hey, I would just general question as also a gentleman with a mustache. I figured I would ask the question. Steve, you have a little
None
tiny
as
mustache.
glorious as mine.
I just recently fucking shaved mine down, Dick. I don't want to hear
Me
it.
too. I had to trim
It
mine down
got
the
in
other
my
day.
fucking mouth while I was eating. I got pissed and shaved it off.
Yeah, that was what's happening to my. I was trying to eat soup. I was trying to eat soup, and I was like, "This is trying to annoy me." I fucking had to trim it
Oh,
down.
dude, either that or when you're enjoying a fucking like a good hamburger or a good steak, and that shit gets in your mouth, and you're like, "What the fuck? It really?"
My
And
my
you're like,
issue
"Fuck
is
this
if I
shit."
don't my issue is if I don't keep it trimmed like right above the top part of my lip, and especially if I don't keep up with it and it gets kind of long, I'll be sitting there. I'll just be mindless as fuck. I'll edit in something, or I'll be sitting at work, just doing absolutely nothing. I'll just fucking do like this, and I'll end up like nipping at the
A
parts that are
little
below my
overhangs.
lip. Yeah, like nipping the little overhangs, and I'm like, because it's just like a it's not like a nervous habit. It's just like I get bored, and that's what just happens.
God, the grossest like person I've seen like nibble on their like facial hair was one of my friends when I worked at a grocery store. He used to work in the butchers, and he would come out and his face would be covered in blood, and or he would have like bits of meat in his beard, and he would just be like,
Why?
because
Yeah, is he
because he
not
was
do y'all not, like, have any sort of, like, medical like, fucking
Do you
health
not have to
code?
wear? Do you not have to wear
oh
like a beard bib when
Beard
you're doing
net.
that shit? A beard net? Yeah,
you,
thank you.
you technically you did, but he didn't really. That's probably why you got fired. Um,
Also, why was his face covered in blood and meat? Was he like trying to fucking to get his own little nibble in while he was doing the butcher? And was he just like fucking spreading them
no,
wide and just?
because the bandsaw that we used to have was a fucking menace. The it would
It sounds
like
like he was using a fucking chainsaw.
I I don't actually know how he got so much fucking blood on his face. It was just I don't know. But he would come out and his fucking beard would be covered in fucking meat and blood, and I'm like, okay, you just look like you made out with a fucking vagina that was on a period. It was gross. Why I said it was gross.
Jesus.
Welcome for that glorious imagery.
Today's episode is brought to you by what is that red stuff in your beard? But, yeah. I worked in Food Line, and I
Today's
worked in the
episode
deli.
is brought to
So
you by Newt's a disgusting bitch.
that too.
Why am I a disgusting bitch? You sound bitch.
That's probably the most negative thing I've ever heard you say, Newt, without apologizing afterwards.
I can't wait to hear that in the recording because I couldn't catch anything. My headset just randomly decided to go fuck off, and I just lost all audio. Like I couldn't hear a damn thing. I had to power them down to plug them in.
Oh, we just lost you, or did I
Yeah,
lose you?
I
You
think you
lost.
lost.
I still hear everybody.
But yeah, I don't know. I didn't have to wear a beard cover. I worked in the deli. I didn't have to wear a beard cover, but I wore a hat. Did have to wear a hat though. So not like I got much fucking hair to cover, but whatever.
It's going on.
This was also
I
this was also the
apologize if
same
we
dude
lose
that
audio.
almost burnt his face off because he wasn't wearing fucking face protection while he was using the grinder and was getting hit in the face with sparks. His fucking beard caught on fire.
That's funny. I mean, not funny for him, but like funny for everybody else.
Yeah, dang, he didn't get hurt. It just burnt the edge of his fucking beard.
Kind of like when you do that little fireball trick with your hand in your hand with a lighter, and you don't do it just right, you burn all the hair off your fingers.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah. I actually remember doing that a lot when I was a kid. Did anyone else play the cigarette game?
No?
No.
Where you put your arms together and you drop a cigarette in between them?
Oh, see how
No.
long you can stay there?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, my favorite one was ice and salt.
Ice and salt? What are you talking? What do you mean?
Take table salt, and put table salt in your palm with a piece of ice and
Right.
hold it there, and it starts to
Right.
and when it starts to melt, it starts to burn.
Really?
See how long you can hold it.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Huh, look at that. Chemistry lesson from Steve. I did not think I'd ever learn a chemistry lesson from Steve.
You just haven't asked the right questions.
Jesus. Yeah, I
I
don't know
know
what's going on.
somebody that may or may not know a recipe that I'm not gonna divulge that I may or may not know about.
Oh, I think I might know that recipe too. But yeah, I don't
Oh,
know what was going on.
it's not moonshine. It's not moonshine.
No, yeah, no, I'm trust me, I'm picking up what you're putting down. Uh, I but yeah, I don't know what was going on in my headset. It just kept cutting out and like wanting to change into something else.
Does your technology hate you?
Apparently, my tech just hates me right now. Everything just wants to die.
I mean, if you
It's been
wanna have some really good backwoods redneck fun and potentially blow your hand off if you do it wrong, take, the Works cleaner,
yeah,
aluminum foil, and a
right.
Pepsi or like a soda bottle.
Yeah, like a 2 liter. Yeah, that works.
No,
Yeah,
not
what
a
works
soda.
firework.
We would do it in like the fucking small, like smaller Pepsi or smaller soda bottles.
Oh
Stick the
yeah, we take
aluminum
like
foil
the 2
down
liters.
in there, pour the works in it, shake it up, and just chuck it, and it goes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we did that. We used to do that all the time. I had a buddy of mine whose brother was like one of those fucking. I'll try to make anything. I'll try to do anything that I can and sell whatever I can, just so I don't
Yeah,
have to go and like work at the grocery store or do something like that. Which more power to him. But what he used to do is he would used to take that and he'd make those little works bombs. He'd throw them out there in his fucking yard and keep blowing them out. And then he
he
would
would
sell
sell
them
them
as
as
like
like
art
art
pieces.
pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
just
sell
sell
as
it
like
as
a
like a
fucking art
art
piece.
piece.
Just to be
Just be
like,
like,
here,
here,
this is
this is
my
my
art that
work
I
that I
made
made
out of
out
a
of a
bottle.
bottle.
Hey everybody, I want to take a moment to talk about our new sponsor, W Energy. If you're tired of the usual energy drinks packed with fillers and artificial ingredients, W Energy is here to change the game. They've created a clean energy formula that is free from maltodextrin, artificial coloring, and unnecessary additives. What sets W apart is their focus on cognitive performance. Their unique blend includes vitamins and nootropics, with the star ingredient being Neurofactor. This patented extract from high-quality coffee cherries has been clinically shown to boost brain performance so you can stay sharp and energized throughout your day. And here's the best part. You can enjoy all of this without breaking the bank. If you're ready for that big energy boost, head over to their website and use code SCIENCE at checkout to get 10% off your order. That's SCIENCE and get 10% off of every order. And it lets them know that we sent you. A big thank you to W Energy for giving us the extra kick we need and for sponsoring today's show.
but I set an M80 off in the backyard in the hood one day, one night, and that was a mistake. The fucking cops got called.
Yeah, no
I
shit, because
wonder
an
why.
M80 sounds like a 9mm going off.
Oh no, this one was way louder than that.
Oh.
So it was a little bigger than
Jeez.
like your
I just love how
typical M80.
I just love how your story started with I let off an M80 in the hood.
I mean, fuck. When did you want
Jeez.
me to lie to you and tell you I wasn't in the hood? Like
I mean,
when
I
it
get you.
went off, and then we started hearing sirens because apparently they were close enough to hear it. We all ran inside. We're like, nope, ain't doing it.
No, no, thank
Wasn't
you.
us.
No, thank you. I don't
Wasn't
want it.
us.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Oh man, Newt, what backwoods redneck bullshit stuff have you done up in the mountains of Nova Scotia in your frozen
Mostly
tundra that
really
you live in?
dumb vehicle related shit, like riding on the fucking hood of a car, or um, like going like mock Jesus and everyone hanging out of the windows, or like going
Oh,
mock Jesus and having one guy hanging off the back of the trunk, like feet dangling over
Newt,
the edge.
Newt, do you guys have snowmobiles up there?
Yeah, dude, Canadians fucking invented snowmobiles.
I don't know about that.
Bombardier. But yeah, we just do a lot of dumb shit. most of it involved a lot of like drifting in the snow. Can't tell you how many fucking vehicles I've seen going in snowbanks.
Huh. Joseph Armand Bombardier was the entrepreneur that invented the snowmobile and Ski-Doo.
Bombardier,
Where is Valcourt
Bombardier,
QC?
Bombardier, Fuck, now you got me fucking mispronouncing the own fucking name.
I'm curious where this is now. Oh, no shit. And look, I got to apologize to you, Newt. The Canadian did invent the damn snowmobile.
Yes,
I,
Bombardier.
I officially, like, you're gonna get an official apology from me. Probably the only one you'll ever get, but you got one.
You're getting a ride.
The first snowmobiles look weird as shit, but like, okay.
They look like fucking 8-bit blocks.
Like, it looks like a personnel carrier, but just more cockroachy looking.
Originally invented because too many people were dying because they couldn't get the care they needed because of heavy snowfalls.
Well, shit. The more you learn every day.
This episode of the Dummy Time Podcast is brought to you in part by Southeast Carolina Crossroads. Addiction is a struggle many Americans suffer with. Being a slave to your vices is never a life one wants to lead, and in today's day and age, finding help with addiction, especially for men, can be just as daunting as the addiction itself. Southeast Carolina Crossroads wants to help you break free from the chains of addiction and give you the tools to help not only get out of the damaging cycle, but also provide skills and lessons to help maintain your sobriety. Their 13-week or 90-day residential program is designed to help men get the support they may desperately need to break free from their addiction and go on to live fulfilling lives without the shadows of drugs or alcohol. I have a great friend that suffered with alcoholism. It was ruining his life, his body, and destroying the person that I knew. And although I am not personally a religious person, I was able to see that the good Crossroads had done for him, and I couldn't recommend them more. So if you or a loved one are struggling to kick their addiction, give Crossroads a call at 910-549 8487 or apply online at secarolinacrossroads.com. Once again, that is 910-549-8487, or you can also apply online at secarolinacrossroads.com. Thank you, Southeast Carolina Crossroads, for helping my friend and sponsoring today's podcast.
Oh, I mentioned something last night while we were playing. Like, dude, got a question. So, what's one game that you've spent a unhealthy amount of time on?
Skyrim.
Halo 3.
What about you, John?
I said I didn't want to talk about this.
We know
Any
the
Call of
answer.
Duty title?
I said I didn't want to talk. I said I didn't want to talk about this.
I will admit that I have a problem with Skyrim. I have like something like 15,000 hours in Skyrim.
Jesus Christ.
I've played it on like
Sir.
3 or 4 different like consoles because I got it on 360, then I got an Xbox One, and then I got it on PC. And yeah, I just mod the fuck out of it anytime I play it. But I just every once in a while I'll get the itch and I'll just do a playthrough. I'll just do a different mod and I'll just run through whatever I got on that mod and like run through the game because
Christina
Skyrim's
actually
amazing.
just asked. She actually just asked about Skyrim. Could she get Skyrim on the Switch? And she can. So I'm gonna download it on Switch. Or when I get my PC, I'm just gonna put her on the Xbox and download it on there and let her play it.
I would dare to say that Skyrim's one of the best games ever made. It's one of the most solid.
Yeah.
I thoroughly
It's a solid. It made a solid. It definitely made a solid run. I think if you're gonna go the route of like best game like that, though, it'd probably have to go to Final Fantasy. Because I mean, they're on like fucking what 20 something.
Yeah, but
Close to
Final Fantasy is just a different style of RPG.
Yeah, mine was
I can never get into that style though.
Either.
I've never been able to get into Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it just didn't have.
But
I don't like turn-based combat. That's my thing.
My unhealthy game was Destiny 2. Actually, it was
Oh,
Desstiny, then Destiny 2.
Destiny 2
Destiny,
had
I
me
think
fucking
I
up my
put
finger.
Destiny, I think I put over 1,500 hours in Destiny. Like, it was an unhealthy amount of time
Yeah,
put into that fucking game.
I don't know
And then
why I could
Destiny
never
2
get
And
into
came out. I
Destiny.
especially
didn't put
that
as
money.
much I didn't put
I don't know why you young men are saying all of this like you're proud of it.
I mean, look, bitch, I didn't say I was proud of it,
I'll say
okay?
I never said I
It
was
was
proud.
a problem.
I just know what I'm about.
Steve, if you would have put that amount of time into literally anything else, you would be a much more cultured person than you are today.
I mean, you're right. You're definitely not wrong, but still, you're an asshole. I love you though.
I would vote to argue that Destiny helps develop
You're an
problem-solving
asshole.
skills. Because fuck those raids.
Right?
Whatever you have to tell
I
yourself.
could never get into
The
Destiny as
raids,
hard as everybody else.
most of the fucking missions, like a lot of those fucking raids were jump puzzles. You spent
Annoying
platforming.
fucking jump puzzle.
you spent more of the raid on fucking jump puzzles than you did actually fighting anybody.
It was just
I think it was the Vault of Glass. The Vault
yep.
of Glass raid. Do you remember it?
Yeah, that one
So
sucked.
we beat the boss in less than 10 seconds.
Jesus.
Pushed his ass off the map.
That's
Yeah.
really funny.
He would like there was a video that or somebody had done a playthrough on it and showed how to do it. So we had our raid team go in and got all like just speed ran all the way up to the boss fight. And where he comes out at, there's like this spot right to the left of where he is that if you can get him around the backside of that rock, you could just push him off the map
Oh.
and just raid's over. It's
Well,
like,
shit.
okay. We would draw everybody would get into that corner, draw fire to him, get him around the rock, and just boop
Just drop him off
right
the
over the
fucking
map. 10 seconds, just
fucking
boop over.
Smash Bros his ass.
Yeah. You would spend
Christ.
hours, like fucking over an hour trying to fight him and shit. But once we figured that out, it was just like, hey, bud, boop,
Yeah.
bye. On to the next one.
I think that's
Or when your entire team had fucking Galahorn and you went and fought Crota.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Crota was just like first fucking salvo.
Yeah, some of those raids are a pain in the ass.
I enjoyed Destiny and Destiny 2 as like games, and I enjoyed like the multiplayer, and I enjoyed playing the games themselves. It was something about the raids, something about the platforming in the raids. Oh man, I couldn't dig in as much as everybody else could into it. I thought about playing Destiny 2, but now it's been out for so
It's
long.
good. It's kind of it's hopefully to its life. Like that's I really don't think there's much more that they can put with that game to actually make it viable and playable.
Yeah.
It's something stupid.
I mean, it's been running for a good long while now, though.
Oh god, yeah.
Like it's about time that they probably switched it out and worked to get something else that was like, I don't know, just
Well, I
something
mean, it's
fresh.
no different than it's like fucking GTA. GTA 5's been out for how freaking long? And they've been hinting at Destiny.
GTA
They've been
6.
hinting at GTA 6 for quite a while, and it's just
Yeah.
they keep dropping a little here, a little there, a little here, a little there. Which my thing is, and the reason I'm probably not gonna their best bet would be to put that game on Game Pass and just let it go. Like,
Yeah.
just make what money they're gonna make off of microtransactions and people just buying money so that they ain't gotta deal with it.
Yeah. If you want to play
and
multiplayer, you
just
got to
make it for
pay
free.
for the multiplayer pack.
Yeah, yeah, just make them pay for that like they did fucking like they did with COD. Just put it on Game Pass and say, "If you want the upgraded versions of it, here's $30 for this one,
Yeah.
$60 for the Vault or whatever, Ultimate or whatever they wanna call it at the time." And there you go. You've made your money.
Yeah.
Give the base game to everybody and just make everybody pay for the extra.
Yeah.
Because people are gonna buy the fucking cash for GTA. I did.
Yeah. That's the
Like,
thing too. Is I'm waiting for GTA 6 to come out because I want us to do a series in GTA 6, and I want us to get into. I'm hoping that GTA 6 has a new multiplayer because, like, don't get me wrong, GTA 5 is really, it's a lot of fun, and GTA 5 Online is, or GTA Online is a lot of fun, but like, I just don't feel like buying the game again to because I had it on disc and I
right.
on Xbox on disc, so like I can't put that. I
I
have to
had
buy
it
it again
download
to
I
put it on
had
my.
digital I had it digital downloaded, so it wasn't as bad, but yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
But also,
Like, I just I
if we went to go play GTA 5, we'd be playing GTA Online, but
it's
like
so dude,
it's so
it's
advanced
so
and
full. It's not even the advanced part, dude. It's so full of modders.
yeah.
Just you would you the last time I played it, I spawned into a lobby and it was just nothing but cannons. It's just nothing but like fucking tank fire and rockets and shit's all you heard. And it's like, dude, this is you gotta try and do something and somebody's you got like 3 or 4 freaking things flying around the air blowing you up and shit. And I'm like, dude, this is
I just
dumb.
spawned into a fucking war zone.
Yeah. Yeah, you wanna give somebody PTSD? Throw them in fucking GTA 5 online now.
So a lot of things that's gotten popular GTA Online has been the role playing servers is what I've seen. Those look like they could be fun.
Yeah.
But you have to have GTA PC to do that. I think it has to be like the Steam copy or whatever.
That may be the only way I get GTA 6 is if I whenever I get my PC. Like,
Yeah.
if I get it there. The ability to be able to do the extra that I can't do on console.
Yeah, I would really enjoy being a
Mm.
GTA 6 stuff. I'd want to be able to get it on PC, have it work. Uh, but I think I would
Like,
hope
if
they
I
have a
wanted to
new.
run a mod,
Yeah, I would hope they'd come out with a new GTA Online system with GTA 6 too.
their best bet would be to make if you're whenever they do GTA 6, do a server for people that do, like, 2 servers for it. One, if you wanna just, like, legitly play, and the other one if you just wanna mod the shit out of everything and
Yeah,
just run around in God mode with an infinite rockets and shit and just shoot a rocket launcher like it's a machine gun, just
yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
but no, GTA 6, I won't get it on console. I was pissed whenever they did the whole heist update whenever all of it came out,
Mhm.
and it's just it got so stupid. The bank heist whenever they were trying to do it, like, they just it was the diamond heist, I think, actually. They hyped it up so much. That in the casino.
Yeah,
It's
I
they
really
hyped it up,
enjoyed the
and then it
heist
was
though.
just hot dog water.
I even the ones that weren't like the best layouts or the best ones to play. Um, I really enjoyed I actually really enjoyed the heist in GTA. I would go back and play the GTA 5 heist, just the heist. Like
I would
if I
the
didn't have
only
to buy it
reason I
again.
would do it would be to get the only reason I would do it would be to get the achievement
Yeah.
for, like, doing with the same running with the same crew
Mhm.
from the first one to the last one.
Yeah.
Like, of course, with the first one, you have to do 2 people for the first one, groups of 2 for the first one, then after that, it's
Right.
everything's but it's the same group has to run it from start to finish.
Right. Yeah, that
There's 2
I would do
achievements,
that.
there's that one, and then it's the doing it without anybody dying.
Yeah. I
which is more of a pain in the ass. But the payout for that's like stupid.
I will say I did do a. I think I already have the achievement for doing them all with the same crew, but yeah. I don't have the one for doing with nobody dying. That's for damn sure. But I really like the heist. I would play the heist if I didn't have to buy the game again. I would totally play the heist because they were probably the
Yeah.
most fun out of just vanilla GTA 6 or GTA 5.
My I pretty much had everything I wanted within like after the game coming out. Because back whenever it came out, it's whenever all like the little glitches were going on. The car duplication glitch
Yeah.
that because I had gotten a Bugatti and I would just take it and I would take it up to the pay and spray at the very top of the map
Hmm.
and just sit there and I would just run like you go in to sell it and then it's like once you went to sell it, you jumped into the GTA store and then back over and you got the money plus your car back.
Oh, nice.
I've done that so much. I had like over
Oh,
over
nice.
$1 billion in it, and I was able to just buy everything I wanted, and then I got bored.
Yeah, that was kind of my thing. Was like I didn't want to buy the shark cards, so I would have to just play to get any kind of like any amount of money to actually like do any of the shit like the heist or any of the cool shit like the drug dealing shit when you can go and do like your own weed base and shit like that. Uh and I just never had the fucking time. The time that it took. Jesus. If you just
Oh,
did it
yeah.
legitimately and like didn't do any glitches or any of that shit, the time it took to fucking raise the money, it it was just too much.
They've got some kind of bail bonds thing now on there. Like, you can buy a bail
Nice.
bond you can buy a bail bonds company
That's funny as fuck.
and just go hunt people on the map,
Oh my god,
like bounties and shit on the map.
let's go be bail bondsman in GTA 5.
I would have to have a bail bondsman with me. "Yo, John, we're getting GTA 5."
Yeah,
We
right.
could just get Newt in our group, and every time we have to like bust into a house, we just send Newt on point. It's like the running joke that Newt's character
Right,
gets blown out with a shotgun every time he walks into a door.
right.
I thought you were going the battering ram route, but that's funny too.
That would be really funny too. Just have him fucking
Asshole.
run as fast as he can with his head down like the fucking rhino from Spider-Man.
No, I was thinking the dinosaur from Toy Story. "How are we gonna get to there? Wanna use your head?" "I don't wanna use my
I don't want to
head!"
use my head. Oh God, yeah.
Uh, no, fucking Juggernaut from X-Men 3.
Yeah.
I'm the juggernaut, bitch.
I
That
can
juggernaut
honestly
was so
say,
over the
dude,
top.
we give you hella shit, but love you
Man,
anyway.
I want to say I've never been used as a battering ram, but that's a lie.
Also, I guarantee you have.
I'm glad that you burned yourself on that one and we didn't get a chance to.
I just remember my sergeant looking at me. He's like, "Hey, chief, we gotta get through this door. Can we use your head?"
Can we use
I'm
your
like,
head?
I'm like, what? Did you like? I've only got a couple pieces of titanium. What do you?
I
I'm
only got
like,
a couple
we could
pieces of
try it.
titanium, man.
And then you're like, "We can try it." Like, "Bitch, you're supposed to say no. Don't we have a fucking budget for that?"
It just
Luckily, the door was a very cheap plywood door, so my head went through that, and it just fucking
I can
disintegrated.
imagine if there oh god, I can see it in my head now. If there was somebody on the other side of that door, your head popped through going, "Hello, how are you?
here's Nudie.
Hey, bud, what you doing in here, bud?"
Guess
See, my
You
CO
got
was on the other side of the door, so my head went through, and I was like, "Sup, sir?"
you're the one screaming, and I'm the one
Hey,
that shit my
he
pants.
looked at me.
I don't know which one I don't know who's in the, worse position, you now that you're having a heart attack or the people behind me because I shit myself.
Did you shit
Oh,
my pants?
He looked at me and he's like, I want to be mad. I want to be mad, but that was so fucking stupid. It was brilliant.
I love that,
Speaking of
Anthony. Did you?
speaking of so fucking stupid, it's brilliant. That's like a Patty. Y'all know that Patty Mayo guy.
Yeah.
What?
There was an episode there. He's a bounty hunter, dude. He's kind of like the New Age dog, the bounty hunter. There was an episode where they like knocked a hole in this dude's bedroom door, and they like toss a flashbang in that bitch, and they're like, "Yeah, you're not feeling so tough now, are you?"
Yeah.
Dude sticks his face through the hole in the door. He's like, "Are you sure about that?" Like, does the fucking John Cena? I was fucking
Are you
crying
sure
laughing.
about that?
Are
Oh
you
God.
sure about that? Like, just fucking does the meme. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Man,
I don't know. That one's funny, and the other one of the guy in the trailer park, they're trying to get him out of his house, and he's like, dude, he's got to be hyped up on something. And he just sticks his head out and he goes, "You got a warrant? I mean, y'all can get a warrant and come back with a warrant. I might let you in. I can't tell you I'm gonna let you in, but I might let you in." And then he pops his head back in the window, and they just start talking. And he pops his head back out. And he goes, "I got pizza. Y'all want a piece of pizza? I'll let you come and get it. I ain't gonna let you in the house to eat it, but I'll give it to you. You can come and get a piece of pizza." And I'm like, "Oh my God, this is amazing."
jeez, I used to love watching
The
like
only
Dog
difference
and shit.
between him and Dog the Bounty Hunter is that Dog was actually a bounty hunter. Like,
Was he though? Was Dog actually a bounty
yeah,
hunter? Because
yeah,
I always questioned
he
that
had his own
entire.
business. And no, he was a legit bounty hunter.
I mean, before he became a TV personality, yeah, because you can't actually film that shit.
Yeah,
I was just figured there's weird laws in Nevada or where the fuck he was at. Just let him do it.
Hawaii. He was in Hawaii.
Oh, Hawaii. Oh, that's right. He was in Hawaii.
Yeah, he lived in Hawaii,
Right.
but he would come back to the States for some stuff.
Yeah, I remember they dragged him
Steve,
Most
to
of I
why
think
did
Colorado or
most
some
of
shit one time.
yeah,
Why did you sound like you were from Hawaii when you said Hawaii? Hawaii,
He just
Hawaii?
pronounced
Hawaii.
I don't
Hawaii.
fucking know. Hawaii. Maybe I was trying to be, like, correct for a change. Okay, Nick?
Steve wanted to pronounce something right in his life.
It's like Porsche and Porsche. Like, only people that
That
own that shit
would
say
No.
be
Porsche.
a fucking first.
I always assumed that Porsche was the car and Porsche was just someone's lame attempt to try to use it as a cool name.
Or a stripper.
That too.
You're a stripper.
Your mom is a stripper. That's why you were conceived.
Wouldn't that just make his mom a hooker?
No. She could be just a high class stripper. There is some strip joints that
Strippers have boyfriends.
yeah.
I mean, that's true.
Why do we always bring my mother into this?
She's a very nice lady. I mean, her side job's questionable, but very nice lady.
I will stab you in the fucking heart.
Listen,
Her,
we don't see.
her,
Here's the
moon,
thing.
her moonlighting activities are shifty at best, but
Here's the thing. It's easy.
Steve, you're getting stabbed in the heart. John, you're getting stabbed in the fucking gut. I'm gonna watch you fucking suffer.
Jesus. See, here's the thing, Newt. We don't know your mom. John's mom is an angel. Steve's mom is possibly in the KKK. My mom's just plain awful, and everyone knows that. But we
Hey,
don't know your mom.
my mom's not. No. Other
dad,
family
maybe.
members, my other family members, I cannot vouch for. But
You never seen your mom run
my
around in a sheet and a
direct
funny hat?
family, no. Christina's behind me. She goes, "Your mom is also an angel." Like, my mom's one of the nicest people that I know. Now, the rest of my family, on the other hand, like, I'm not talking about like my dad, my sister, my brother-in-law, but like family I don't talk to,
No.
I can't vouch for that. But I may or may not loosely agree.
But see, since we haven't met your mom in person, Newt, it's just easier for us.
Yeah, because y'all met mine, so
You guys would hate yourselves if you met my mother, mainly because you guys so mean to my mother.
I'm sure your mother's a lovely person, Newt. She loved and cared for you.
my dude,
She loved and
my
cared for you,
my
and you're
mom
just
would
named after a really less cool salamander.
damn.
Would a Canadian hooker be considered a cooker?
Hooker.
A
Jesus.
cooker.
A Canucker?
So if they're of East Asian descent
That's
and they're born and raised in Canada, but they're
hooker.
also a hooker, does that make them a rice cooker?
Hey.
Hey.
My mom's not even Canadian.
My
Great.
mom's
Then
not
what is
Canadian.
she?
She's British.
Huh. I didn't know your mom was British. Well, then we have every
So
right to
then,
pick
dude,
on your
your dad's
mom.
the fucking milkman.
Hey
USA,
guys.
USA.
Hey guys.
Huh.
Watch this. Watch this. You know, the only thing worse than a Frenchman is an Englishman.
You know what?
Damn.
You know what? I want to hear your fucking tea chucking ass. All right, shut the fuck up.
Chucking ass. That sounds racist for some reason.
Yeah, right. So here, I've got a question for you, Newt. Then would that make you like
John's blowing his mic out so
afraid?
much that it's not picking him up, but I can hear him behind me and he's cackling.
So would that make you like a
Steve, shut
fr-
the fuck up. I told y'all watch this and just look what ensued. I know how to push this motherfucker's buttons every goddamn time.
I will fucking kill you.
Newt's buttons are really easy to press. I mean, we watch our female friends just press Newt's buttons all day long.
Newt just gets all stuttery and shit, and then we're all over here laughing like, yeah, Newt's broke.
Newt's buttons for our female friends would be on a chastity belt.
I have personally watched Newt on camera get a specific type of picture from one of our female compatriots, and I have watched his brain actually broke. Like, I've watched that fucking hamster just stop dead in that wheel and just go with it.
Listen, sometimes I'm just thankful I have a good life.
There was one time his face went completely limp. I just saw he had a stroke. I was like, Newt, are you okay? Do I need to call an ambulance?
Newt, is it a good life or just people that feel pity for you? Treat you like a Make-A-Wish kid?
Newt's life's the best because he's got Fergus.
I will give you a can of beans. I swear to God.
You know, Steve, it's funny you say that because I really thought he was a Make-A-Wish kid when I first met him. When I
Damn.
realized he was a grown ass man, I was like, oh.
I was like, oh shit.
So,
I was like, oh, this dude is a whole grown ass individual. Never mind.
Newt, did you play hockey as a kid, as a young adult?
I just thought you
No,
were. I just thought you were ugly and hit puberty early.
I can't skate worth shit.
You're fucking Canadian. How can you not skate? I thought y'all came out of the womb skating.
Those are just the French Canadians.
Listen, not everyone likes to go around with fucking knife shoes.
Oh, sorry. He's not a French Canadian. He's a French British Canadian. They're worse.
Tell me French one more
I'll
time.
say I don't think Newt's actually French at all.
See, when I pissed him off, it's when I said the only thing that's worse than a Frenchman, and he was like, "Oh, don't you say it." Is an Englishman. He was like, "You motherfucker." It was brewing from that moment because I know that Newt immediately knew where I was going when I said that. The only thing worse than a Frenchman, I know you knew.
I mean, it's pretty well established that Newt doesn't like French people.
Oh, well, see,
I
no,
don't
I'll
just
I'll
like
do
French
that.
people.
I'll do that every once in a while. Like I'll compare him to the French, or I'll say something, and he'll be like, "I've never It's
I do sometimes
great.
wonder if Newt's real dad is French because he's got such a French-like mustache.
You're push on dangerous territory, but
You don't like me comparing your your dual lip caterpillar to to a possible French connection.
I'm not afraid to commit murder.
Calm down there, Mario.
I use heavy machinery. I know how to dig holes.
Nah,
Don't push me.
if there is French in there, it's Jacques Clouseau. Dan it, 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 dan it.
Da-na-na-na.
Oh,
Uh,
Newt,
uh,
that could be your next Halloween costume. You could paint your face all really pale white and like slick your mustache
He
like
doesn't need
kind of
paint
down.
for that.
No, just get it real pale white and then slick his mustache kind of down. He can go as like a defective Guy Fawkes.
Damn.
Or
fuck you.
I think it's a
or you
clever
could get
costume.
like you could do the overcoat and the hat, and you could be Inspector Jacques Clouseau.
It was the Pink Panther, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, Newt, you should be the Pink Panther.
Dude, we're gonna all get a package one day on our front porch, and it's all gonna say, and it's not even gonna have a name on it. Or I hate you.
It's just gonna say I hate you.
Just that, and it's like, why is it full of fucking food cans?
I don't remember the guy's name, but Newt, I'd like to compare you to our the guy with the glasses from The Office and the stapler. I believe you have my stapler. That guy?
White?
No, that Dwight's from The Office. I meant Office Space. In Office Space, the guy in
Okay,
the movie Office Space.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Office Space? What is wrong with you?
I haven't
No,
either.
no, stop it. Stop it. You're doing your thing again.
None of you have seen
Your
Office Space.
tism is showing, Anthony. Your tism is showing.
I don't know if it's tism or the fact that I'm old. Because Office Space, I think, came out in the 90s.
Also, just yes, you're autistic and you're old.
The answer to the question that we had from earlier, though, Destiny came out in 2017.
Choo.
Destiny 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, bro, ain't no
Destiny
way.
1 came out in like 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah, D2 came out in 2017.
Nice. Look at that, bringing it around full circle.
Not to be confused with Division 2, which Division was another one put way too much time into.
I was so pissed
Is-
when we found out we couldn't do Division 2.
Oh, dude, when found out it wasn't cross-platform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
I
just go
was
back. Fuck that. Let me go back to 2009.
with what?
Sitting in my one
By
bedroom
like,
apartment playing fucking Origins.
fuck that. Nah. I would have been like, yo, give me your computer, and I would have bought like 20,000 Bitcoin.
Oh god, yeah.
I'm telling you,
I
time travel.
wish I ugh.
Bring on time
I
travel.
wish.
Dude, like the richest person in the world right now.
I don't care if it's alternate time. I don't care if it creates another branch timeline. If I go and fuck with the past, at least one version of me will have a good life where I'm nice and rich and don't have
Yeah,
to worry about
fucking.
money.
Oh shit. I don't give a fuck. What's that giant wormhole over there? I don't give a fuck. I'm living fast over here.
Right.
Right.
I don't care as
I
long
ain't
as I
gotta
stay
worry
ahead
about
of it.
shit.
Yeah, fucking Christ. I ain't no joke.
I got enough money to not worry about shit for 5 lifetimes. I don't give a damn.
Right. But Jesus, yeah,
Yeah. Dude, Bitcoin, if we had thought about that shit whenever it like got talked about back when it was like stupid cheap.
yeah.
whatever it started out at, like, just drop, like, fucking 300 if we had the money at that time, like, just
Right.
drop $300 into it and just oh god. The possibilities, man.
Yeah. That's why I try not to like stop and think about like, oh man, all these like different trends and shit that popped up on the internet that you could have made that I could have made so much, like Bitcoin or something like that. It's like, oh fuck. Fucking technology. The problem is we're of the age to where technology, when it first came around, like the internet and computers and shit, we're of the age where we were taught to be forever suspicious of that shit. So now we see something like Bitcoin come up and it's like, that shit's not gonna. That's just fuck it. I don't trust it. It's not. It's either not gonna last or it's gonna be a
So,
giant rug pull.
when it first dropped into what John's talking about in 2009, when it first dropped in 2009, it was 0.00099 cent
Yeah.
per Bitcoin.
Right. Like shit, man. But you had to like know somebody and you had to do the mining.
If you'd have gotten $100 worth of Bitcoin in 2009, you would have Jesus. 2,150,633,331.18
Jesus
today.
Christ.
You know how many fucking tractors I would have?
Do you know how many
You
tractors?
of all shit, you would talk about a tractor,
Dude, tractors
Do
are
you
and
know
I'm
how
expensive.
noted. No.
do you have any idea how many suppressors I would own?
Ah, shit.
Do you have any idea how much land I would own? Let's talk about something that lasts. Some land. And you know how much land I would buy?
Do you know how much land I already own? Well, I don't know. Family owned.
I'd buy land, I'd buy gold.
Gold.
Dude, no joke. Gold is I'm not gonna lie, I've been learning a lot about fucking gold and yeah, I'd invest in gold.
Oh
I've
yeah.
sold dude, I've sold off some scrap recently just to like pay for some things that I needed to pay for. Like I'm starting to collect like silver and gold when I can.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking it's fucking wild, man.
That and, like, if you have copper, if you get, like, copper wire and shit, I don't know what copper is, like, what the price for copper is now, but
Welcome to Crackhead
yeah.
Talk on the fucking Dummy Time
Yo,
podcast.
fucking for real. Like come over and hear meth head G.I. Joe talk about goddamn copper
Yanking
wire.
copper pipes and shit, copper wire. Anyway, all right. So
And next week, children, we're gonna teach you how to cut a catalytic converter off of a truck.
we're
Jesus.
gonna teach you how to disconnect a catalytic converter without anybody noticing. All
And
right.
if you wanna
Man,
know
I
how much
remember
copper is,
when we caught
copper's
this dude.
$4.33 a pound.
Jesus Christ.
We,
Anyway,
we we once caught this dude trying to cut a catalytic converter out of someone's truck in the or not
Yeah.
truck, their car in the parking lot of the grocery store. Because like I'm out there, I'm just about to go grab some carrots and bring them in, and all I hear is like a recip saw fucking going. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I look over and there's guys on like I just see his feet,
just
and so I call my boss. I'm like, I need backup out here, and so we go and we just stand like out like right in front of the guy. He's not paying attention, and so when he finally like slides out and he's holding the catalytic converter, we're just there like, what's up? You're really dumb.
you
Hey there, bud.
you fucking assholes let that guy finish cutting out the dude's catalytic converter. You just let him finish doing what he
Why
was
not?
doing.
I
Yeah,
mean,
'cause
you may as well just let him finish cutting it out because if you cut one side, it's still gonna make the loud ass, and you're still basically gonna have a straight pipe.
I
Just
mean, I
finish
know.
cutting that bitch off. Like,
God damn.
because
dude,
if
do you
we
realize
stopped him,
how
it would have been
many?
a charge for just damage to vehicle. But since he took it and tried to leave with it, then it was damage to property and theft.
I was gonna say, yeah, they were letting him up the charges.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Plus, we couldn't act. We weren't legally allowed to do anything because we were on the phone with the RCMP anyway. They're like, yeah, no, just stay there.
Just
dude,
let him do it.
it's like Walmart and shit like that. they're not legally not allowed to touch you. They have to let you
They-
go, but they're not allowed to touch you.
I watched a video of
If
a
they
guy.
do, if they stop you to like, hey, we need to check your receipt, then they technically are legally doing a civilian or not a, you know what I mean, a citizen's arrest. There we go.
Well, no. So here's the thing, funny thing
Canada,
to
anyway.
end this
I'll
this
say in
podcast
Canada
with.
it might be.
Legally, not legally, sorry. Walmart by policy, you do not have to stop when they ask you for your receipt. You do not have to stop. You can keep going.
Yeah, I mean they're not like really supposed to like stop you or anything like that.
Is it nice of you to be like, "Yeah, here, I'll give you my receipt for the one exposed item that I have in my bag?" Sure. But like, do you have to stop? No. You can keep
That's why I do
walking.
it. I do it out of politeness, just trying to be like, I'm not trying to be a dick.
Something tells me you know this from experience, Steve.
What, just blowing past them and just ignoring the shit out of them? Absolutely. Bitch, if I'm in a hurry, I'm not stopping. I don't have to give you my receipt.
Can I see your
And
receipt?
if they
No.
hold you there and they refuse to let you out, there's a woman that sued Walmart and won like a stupid amount of money. It's in the
Yeah.
millions that she won because she sued Walmart for wrongful imprisonment
Goddamn.
because they refused to let her leave. And after a certain amount of time, it was considered kidnapping.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. Wrongful imprisonment. And it would turn into like kidnapping. And I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Christ almighty.
Well, if you do that, see, if you do a citizen's arrest, then you immediately have to call for, you know, the local authorities. And
Yeah, but with citizen's arrest, you got to show up in prison. You got to show up in court too, because you're the
yes,
one that started it. Nobody's got time for that shit.
No one wants to go to court. But
No,
just like
fuck
I don't want to end the episode, but we got to because we're hitting our little ending point. But I appreciate you guys coming. I appreciate you coming and hanging out with us and taking our jabs because you're such a team player.
You're thick-headed. You can take them.
I'll be looking for my ricin in the mail later. But anyway, make sure to go check out our sponsor, W Energy, W.GG, and use code SCIENCE to go ahead and get 10% off on your order. That's God damn it, SCIENCE, Science, and that'll get you 10% off any order that you place. And also let them know that we sent you on our way. Definitely appreciate everyone coming and hanging out with us, and we will see everybody next week. Thanks, bye.
Check out Newt's OnlyFans.
It's
Helmet fans or OnlyFans?
OnlyFans.
It's called. It's not really Newt's OnlyFans. It's more of like Maureen's OnlyFans, but you know, potato.
Jesus Christ.
if I bend over, I set off the fucking fire extinguisher or the fire alarm.